Intrusive thought. Ow. Intrusive Thoughts.
Intrusive Thoughts.
By Jack Handy. Do you remember Jack?
I do remember that.
I always remember this one. It said, "Don't ever go after your keys if they fall in lava, 'cause man, it's hot."
Really? Remind me what that's from, because
Saturday Night Live.
That's what it is.
Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy.
Yeah. I thought it was John Handy.
Jack Handy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, I totally remember that.
That was
so
when
funny.
Saturday Night Live was still funny.
Oh, agree. Well, it depends on who the guest is, because I do think that, like, I think Ariana Grande, everyone's like over her.
No, she's great.
Extremely talented.
Especially Saturday Night Live.
She has incredible comedic timing.
Yeah.
She's a great dramatic actress. I think she's a great singer. She's got everything.
Yeah.
I think she's so talented.
Yeah.
And she could mimic anybody's singing. It's crazy.
Yeah,
She's
I
so
know.
amazing.
Yeah,
and
she is.
I think every time she's on Saturday Night Live, I watch it because I think she is so talented.
She's hysterical. I love the one where what was it? The dad was like a serial killer or something.
Yeah.
And she went over to her friend's house to have a sleepover.
It's so great. But anyway, that's not what our podcast is
No,
about.
that's not anything having to do with our podcast.
But I think she's one of the best SNL guests.
Yeah, she's great.
Anyways, moving forward.
Great.
Write in your comments who you think the best SNL person
let us
is.
know.
Listen, Lori and I are not in our normal outfits. She's in PJs.
No, this is what you said. Let's just do it tonight. We'll wear our pajamas. We'll be comfortable. We don't have to do anything.
Dress up.
Dress up.
I don't have any eye makeup on.
What is that for
I
you?
never
We're
not wear eye makeup.
She's like, well, let's put on our pajamas.
Let's throw her hair up. Listen, I just had laser done on my face.
I complied and you didn't.
I can't see a thing. I don't have my contacts in.
Okay.
I didn't do my hair. I don't have.
Your hair looks really pretty. I love it. I told you at the restaurant, I think you look so pretty.
I don't have eye makeup on. I just got laser done, so my face is like, if you saw the up close.
No, it looks beautiful.
It's very scaly. But
looks beautiful.
You know what? Listen, my dad's in the hospital.
Yeah.
We got a lot going on. He's doing well. We don't know what's going to happen with his foot yet.
Right.
But anyway, because of timing,
Can I ask you something? And it may seem a little dark.
Okay. My dad does not wear dentures. If that's what you're gonna ask.
No. I was just thinking something along the lines of a lucky rabbit's foot.
Like, I see where you're going with that. He'd probably let you.
Would that be a possibility?
He's 6'5". So do you want us
a big keychain?
It would be a great good luck charm. It would. Sorry, Dad.
Why am I so sick?
You're so sick. Well, you know what? It's good because this is what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about intrusive thoughts. That's what our podcast is. Our good friend Jill came up with this. Was it Jill or no?
No.
It was Alicia.
Intrusive thoughts.
And it's genius because I can't tell you
how many times a day
I have those thoughts.
Yes.
I mean, it is absolute. That's not true because I do tell you when I say those things. Just the other day, I was in the car with John and I said, so we're on a road that's well traveled, but not super busy, right? But busy enough. And we come parallel with another car, our car, and a bicyclist. And I thought, God, how weird is that in life that we all three come up at the same time, right in a row. And I thought, what would happen? I mean, how awful would it be if this guy sideswipes us and then we sideswipe the bicyclist and we kill the bicyclist?
The bicyclist?
Yeah, the bicycle circle. The bicycle.
The bicyclist.
The bicologist.
The bicologist.
The biker.
Yeah.
The bicologist.
Was it a bicycle or a Harley Davidson bike?
No, it was like a bicyclist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was like, what if the other guy's like trying to mix, fuck with this radio?
Wow, you went like really deep into your intrusive thought.
I do that.
Yeah.
I think of details, right? So I'm like, oh, what if he's playing with this radio and he doesn't notice, and he hits our car, and then John swerves because he's, and then it hits because it's like the perfect storm.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because, unfortunately, in our little viewing area, I guess, that happened where some guy took a turn. It was a dead man's curve kind of road, and two people were walking their dog.
Yes.
And he was in a high-speed chase or something and missed that right turn and killed two people and their dog.
Well, the worst part about that whole thing was the people were walking on the sidewalk, walking their dog. This was down in Bonita Springs. They were walking their dog, and they got to a portion of the sidewalk where there was like a metal railing.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's because that turn.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Is dangerous already.
Yeah, but they were literally like there was nowhere to even go.
Yeah, they couldn't have
moved. So when the guy
moved.
came up, it was some fucking teenager idiot.
Yeah, I know. I know. And he'd been drinking too.
Yeah.
But, I think we have, meaning I could speak for you and I.
Can you stop doing that?
Yeah, I'm so
please?
sorry. And I don't know, it sounds so loud in our ears, but I don't have my glasses on and I can't tell where everything is. I don't have my glasses, so I can't even tell. Is this a microphone? Ding, 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 ding. Or some gentleman with their... Anyway, I'm talking into something right now.
Not sure what it is.
And what it is, but my mouth is near it. It's too late now. But
I have committed. I have to do it.
And Lori and I, this is how it goes. You and I will start laughing about something, and then we just go and go and go and go.
And it never ends.
And it never ends.
It's a never-ending joke.
It is a constant skit with you and I.
Yes.
Anyway.
I'm going to be so mad if this isn't recording.
I know, me too.
But I don't feel like checking it.
Me neither. Me neither. I'm going to take that chance. But I can speak for Lori and I. I think we have these intrusive thoughts because shit like this happens, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm constantly, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm going to die young. I know that you're going to be like, are you fucking serious? Are you going to really talk about this? I don't know if I'm going to die young, but I constantly feel like
it's too late for that.
Good point. Good point. I'm not that young. So if I died now, it's not really.
You're not gonna. No.
No. Plus the good die young. The good die young, and Laura and I are going to be around a long time. So, but I don't know if I'm going to die younger. And I constantly have this, when's the shoe going to drop?
Yeah, right.
And when's, I constantly fear that, like, if I'm going to die in a car accident, I'm going to be the first one in the group. We have a very large group of neighbors and people that we're friends with. This is our friend group, and we have many different ages in our friend group, and we all live in the same community, and we all get along really well, and we love them very much. But I'm always like, I wonder who's going to be the first one in the group to die.
Really?
Yes.
That's sick.
Isn't that what we're talking about?
Yeah. But that's not really an intrusive thought. That's more like, well, maybe it is.
It is. I think in a form it is.
Well, my intrusive thoughts go way back to step on a crack, break your mother's back.
Okay.
And
I could see that.
I would purposely not step on the cracks because I was like, oh my God, if I step on the crack, I'm going to break my mother's back.
Right.
That
bitch.
Anywho, that's neither here nor there.
That's not that kind of podcast.
We'll get into childhood some other day.
Yeah.
But but I used to, and then there was one about the dad, and I didn't want to like hurt my dad. I have that power to hurt my mother by stepping on a crack. It's so stupid.
How did it come about?
It came from somewhere.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah. It's a warning.
Yes. But go ahead. Yeah. So you have these thoughts.
Yeah. So
too.
I did that too. So, but I also have intrusive thoughts all the time where I'll think about something and I'll go, ugh.
Yeah.
I have
that you physically shake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go like this. I have an intrusive thought that I have every time I blow dry my freaking hair. And when I'm going to bend down, which I always turn to the side, bend over to blow dry my hair, but I always envision myself cracking my fucking head open on the counter.
You told me this once before.
Yeah, every fucking time I'm like, God, that would be awful. I'm like, ugh. And like I'll wince like, ugh.
Yeah, it gives you the willies.
You know who has intrusive thoughts?
Abby.
No. What was her face? What's her name that was in that big lawsuit with Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, Amber Heard?
Amber Heard. Did you notice that when she was up on the stand, she would be like this? Sometimes she'd be like,
no.
yeah.
But how do you know she's having intrusive thoughts?
You can just tell. She said at one time, she was like, I was afraid my dog was going to get hit. And she went, you know.
So you feel like that face constantly means that that's what she's talking about?
Something. There's something bad going on.
Well, Lori and I are really claustrophobic, and we talk about this all the time, and we send each other. Well, I send you.
Yeah, I don't send you anything. You and your sister, your asshole sister.
Yeah, who's also very claustrophobic.
Yeah.
We send each other like on Instagram when you see the cave divers
and they're going through like a
tiny little hole.
And like they're trying to get further in the cave.
Yeah, and they're stuck.
Because they're stuck.
And then we're talking about people who are getting caught in caves and all kinds of stuff. And we just send it. I send it to the girls. Shelly sends it also. And like sometimes I'll think about that at night when the lights go off. And I'll think, what if the ceiling crashes in on me right now?
Wow.
So much so. Like you and I were watching something. We watched those kids that got caught in the cave in Thailand. You and I were watching a documentary, and I was living at my other house then. And you and I watched that documentary, and we were talking about it. And I was obsessed with that story because I can't even imagine living through that.
Yeah.
First of all, if I was one of those kids, I would never have gone in the cave.
No, I would have never gone in there either.
I don't care if they were like, there's little kittens in there and little puppies. I'm not going in there.
Right.
If any place gets smaller, I'm not going in there on my own.
Right.
I'm not.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was thinking, because I think what happened is that it was fun at first for them, but then it started to rain.
Yeah, and then the
water started coming in, and they're going in further. I wouldn't have cared. I would have been like, the second the water hit my feet, I would try to get out the other way. Going in is not going to do. What's that going to do?
Yeah.
No, I'd be like,
it wasn't a good plan.
No. But I remember being obsessed with that story and talking about how they got him out and so on. For the next couple nights, I was like, I would picture myself there and I would start to panic.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're dark.
Well, I thought we shared this.
You're pretty dark, man.
You don't ever think like that?
A lot of times if I have intrusive thoughts, it's honestly like going back to my childhood. Like I'll think about something that happened like with my mom's boyfriend or whatever. He was such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And like he would constantly throw shit around and he'd walk in and just be drunk and an asshole. And so we were constantly like, flight or flight.
Okay.
Did I say flight or flight? Fight or flight.
I think you said fight or flight.
Yeah. And so, I was constantly like, that's why I'm so like jumpy. I'm always like if somebody walks around the corner at work, I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
you're
like
overstimulated.
Yeah, because I was so like ready to panic all the time when I was young. But I'll think about those things and I'll be like, oh God, like that was horrible. Or
but do you ever? Mine are more like, what if this happened?
Yeah.
Are you a what if person?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like if I was ironing a couple weeks ago and I was like, oh my God, what if I had my hand here and I was holding the shirt down and like for whatever reason, and I just went up on my hand.
Yeah.
And gave myself third-degree burn. And then I visualized my skin falling off.
Same.
My, you can see my tendons.
Right. Right. And I do that too, but I do chain effects more than anything.
Okay.
Like, for example, when I talked about the car,
Yeah.
like I'm blow drying my hair. I have plants in my bathroom. The cord hits the bathroom right, hits the faucet, turns on the faucet, hits the cord of my thing and electrocutes me. It's like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just, oh, I'm going to cut my hand off. There's a chain reaction.
That's so funny.
Yeah. It's always a chain reaction for me.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Like constantly when I'm driving, I constantly have intrusive thoughts, meaning like if there's a car in front of me and there's a ladder on it, I'm like,
oh, 100%.
right?
100%. And I'll envision it
Going through the windshield.
coming through the windshield. And I'm like, God, wouldn't that be horrible? Like if it literally hit me right in between.
Same. And now you have an impalement.
Yeah, and you're dead.
Yeah.
Like there's no getting over that.
Yeah.
You know
and there's nothing you can do because it's coming at you. And
yes.
You'd always love to know that you'd go like this.
Right.
Right. And be like, bam, I fucking beat it.
But look at how fast that happens.
Right.
Because
right.
clearly the people, you're like,
yeah.
and here it comes.
And my head is always on a swivel. Always when I'm driving. I'm always like, okay, raccoon, just the other day, I'm coming down.
Raccoon.
I'm looking. There was a family of raccoons just yesterday. There's 3 of them. And I've seen them 3 nights in a row now. Coming down Corkscrew. Turning into our community. And there's a mom and a dad and a baby.
Are they driving a car?
And they cross in front of me 3 times in a row.
Oh.
And I go like this with my lights because it's dusk. And I go like this to get everyone to stop. And then they go. And then there's one left behind. I'm like, you better go because your mom's going to panic.
Why
or
are they walking across the fucking street every night?
It's 3 nights in a row now. And there's 3 of them. And I don't see any dead bodies of theirs. But, but anyway, why am I talking about that? My head's always on a swivel. I'm constantly looking for, especially because John can't see out of one eye. Mm-hmm. And when we're in neighborhoods with kids, I'm like, babe, watch it. She's playing ball. Babe, watch because she's got, I constantly think that something bad's going to happen. And I don't not enjoy life because of it. Because some people I know are like, oh my God, you have one of those diseases where you constantly think the shoe's going to drop. I still enjoy my life.
Yeah.
But the thoughts do come through my head like, oh my God, he's going to hit some kid and he's going to be coming from the right and he's not going to be able to see that. And, and so I think like, I was like, God, I just wish I didn't have these thoughts all the time.
Yeah, I know. You feel a little crazy. And I never knew that anybody else did that.
Me neither.
Until I heard somebody talking about intrusive thoughts and I was like, oh,
that's me.
I didn't know other people even did that.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was just a me thing.
Yeah.
I also used to do this and this might be OCD. Like I wonder if I had a little touch of the tism or something because
a touch
of the tism. Because I used to say to myself, if I don't walk over to the doorknob and touch the doorknob one more time, my dad's going to die.
Same. I also have a little bit of OCD, like the touching.
Isn't that weird?
Like, yes.
And I don't do that like now, like as an adult, but when I was young, I would be like, oh God, if I don't go back and touch that handlebar, my dad's going to die.
It is a little bit of OCD for sure.
Yeah.
Because like, and this is something I do too, and I'm sure there's a lot of followers that can totally relate to what we're talking about. But I also, when I leave the house, I have to touch the stove burners, even though Lori will tell you I never fucking cook. Ever. To be fair, I don't even know if we have a stove that works.
Because it's literally never on.
No. But I will, every time I leave the house, I have to go and touch the doorknob and make sure that those are off. Or touch the doorknob. I mean, the stovetop.
Stovetop.
Yeah. And I've even put my hands like, okay, that's not.
Really?
Because I think when I used to have a dog that was tall enough to reach the stove, did Shasta accidentally, hit, was up there looking at something and went like this to the gas stove, and then the gas stove turns on. Like there's
your sequencing again.
There's my chain reaction thing again. But then I'm like, okay, no. But now, a couple years ago, and I thought of this, but I know people do this, but the thought came from me. I was like, you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to take a picture of the stove. so that if I feel uneasy as I drive away, I can look and make sure the stove is off, the curling iron's unplugged,
God, you'd have like 10,000 pictures of your...
Lori, look through my phone and you will see. If I put my old address in, I don't do it as much here because for sure I haven't cooked here. No, I'm just kidding. You will see a ton of oven pictures. No lie. No lie. No lie. I almost want
Shut up. Yeah, go look. Go type in oven on the search bar.
I can do
thing.
that?
Yeah, you can type in oven.
Okay.
You know what I did though?
Oh, I'm sorry. It says they weren't able to do it. My boot came... Wait. I don't know what plan B is. Oh, no. God help my dad.
They weren't able to do...
The MRI because there's a boot that needs to... Anyway, we'll cut this part out. Anyways, okay, so let me look up...
Go in your pictures and hit the magnifying glass.
And hit oven?
No, don't hit oven. You have to type in oven.
No, yeah.
But let me tell you how I got over my OCD-ness. Okay. One day I thought to myself, Lori, who do you think you are? And do you honestly think that you have the power to have your father killed if you don't touch the doorknob? And I thought, this is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That I would have the power to, did you hear Lori's dad died? Yeah, she didn't touch the fucking doorknob.
Yeah, because you realize how ridiculous it is.
Yes. And I also on that fact, which maybe this is what did it too, but my dad, I used to always get so freaked out, like social anxiety and stuff. And I would be like, everybody's going to be looking at me, and everybody, like Abby does now.
Right,
like my kid does
right.
too.
Yeah, she's always worried about what other people think. I could care less.
Right. And my dad said, and then my dad was like, what makes you think that you're so important that those people care what you're doing?
Sometimes I want to say that to her, but I don't want to bruise her little...
I've told her before. Yeah, I've said that. I'm like, Abby, they don't even care about you.
Like, it's so funny that you say that because I read something on social media once that says, you're so worried about what other people think. They're more worried about what there's going on in their life.
Yeah.
There's just nobody that thinks like that.
Right.
No one goes, oh, I wonder what no one gives a F.
Right.
No one gives a F.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their own shit.
Exactly.
So what do you care?
Why can't everyone just be like so normal like us?
Right.
Why can't everyone be so fantastically adjusted?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Not everybody can be us.
No. My dad used to say that too. If only everyone was perfect like you and I, Lori, because I'd come home and start bitching about something.
Right.
And he'd go, if only people could be as perfect as you and I are.
Yep. But that's not how it is.
No.
So intrusive thoughts, it's just, I can't even tell you how many times it affects me.
Yeah.
But it doesn't alter my life and it doesn't alter my mood. I'm just surprised how often I talk about it.
Yeah. How often it happens.
I think about it. I think about such stupid things.
Well, like if I'm at work and I'm working with a Dremel, I'm like, oh my God, what if the drill bit caught my nail, ripped my nail out of the bed, and then my nail is bleeding. And then what am I going to do? Like, and then Gary's we're going to have to call workman's comp. I go through this
It's so funny. I never think of a solution.
Huh.
I'm not solving it.
Right.
Because I'm in it.
Interesting.
You're solving it.
Yeah, I'm always like, then Gary's going to have to call workman's comp. I'm not going to be able to work for a couple weeks because I can't use my left hand and pass some instruments.
Won't that be great?
That would be fucking-tastic. Great. Now I'm going to have to sit at home and watch murders all day. You know what I mean?
I'm taking off my thumbnail.
I'm having my thumbnail removed surgically.
Where can I get that done?
Where can you have your...
We always talk about that. Like, we should talk about our Google searches because mine are just so stupid.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
You know what I mean?
You want to look some up now?
Yeah.
What the hey? You know what? This is our show. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, we can ever do that. All right. So what do I do? Pull up my...
Just pull up Google and press on. Oh.
Yeah, how do you
do that?
I don't know. How do you pull... Oh, wait.
Isn't there like a history?
You know what? You know what my Google search is full of? Misspelled things.
Oh.
Misspelled things like a motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah.
Like this last one was, what channel is the Wade,
Oh, right.
documentary on? Wade Wilson documentary on? Which, what a wackadoo.
I put, how old is Martin Short?
Now, how are you finding that though? Like, how do
Because I happened to put one of the...
how do you do a green screen on CapCut?
Okay.
Home Depot, Harbor Freight. I didn't even look up Harbor Freight.
Mine says Taco Bell near me. Wheelchair excessive aquariums.
I don't even think these are mine. How many days until Christmas?
No, I think it might be most popular also because this one says New York City nurses on strike, and I know I didn't do that.
Oh, these are all mine. How does the drop program work? How to zoom in and out on a video in CapCut? How to create and manage I don't know what that is. How old is Sam Elliott?
Sam Elliott, tell me.
Let me look. 81.
Who's Sam Elliott?
Sam Elliott. He was in Roadhouse.
Oh, yeah.
And he's in, which, by the way, that is the best fucking show ever. If no one's watching it, Landman. And I know I've talked about it before. I'm fucking obsessed with this show.
Okay.
Billy Bob Thornton is such a genius.
I know. He's such a great actor. I heard this is great. I heard this was great.
It is such a fucking good show.
Okay.
It's such a
Everybody
good show.
watch it. Yeah.
It's a great show. And anyway, Sam Elliott plays Billy Bob Thornton's dad. Even though they're really only...
I was going to say, they're probably at the same age. Okay.
10 years apart in real
Got
life.
it. Got it.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Like the Golden Girls. The Golden Girls. Do you remember the Golden Girls?
Yes. I used to watch them every night.
Oh my God, I did too. In my dad's house.
Yeah.
I'd put them on. I'd fall asleep to them.
Yeah. Speaking of my dad, I just got a text that is making me sad. So
He didn't have his
MRI because the MRI boot didn't fit over his foot. They don't know what's going to happen. So I got a call.
Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah. So thank you guys for, I'm sorry, we're going to cut this a little bit short, but man, we sure love you guys. And thank you for being patient during our building our construction of our Patreon.
Yeah.
I'm in a hot mess, unfortunately, with my dad's health and him being here. And we're trying to navigate that. And I appreciate you helping, being patient with me. And
I do have I have a couple of funny videos I found on your phone that I'm going to...
Okay. Put them on there.
I'll
yeah.
put on.
Yeah. I just need life to calm down a little bit. And I hope that everyone still supports us and still wants us to do it. But, we're going to just give me a hot minute. Get my dad. Okay.
I mean, you can have like one more minute. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
What's under my leg?
I don't know.
What is
but
that?
I guess we'll end that.
Oh.
Were you a little afraid where that string was going to head?
I wasn't sure if it was a tampon from 14 years ago.
That's what I was going to say because it's been that long.
Good tampon. Ow. Ooh, this itches my
Oh my
ear.
God. God bless you guys for hanging in with us. Thank you so much for watching our podcast.
Oh, wait. Speaking of tampon, I'm so sorry. I have a fan thing to read.
Oh, okay. Speaking of tampon, this ought to be good.
Just wait for it.
That's okay. We're probably not recording and any of the audio.
I
isn't
know.
gonna work out,
nothing's
so.
going to work anyway. Okay. Dear Chicks. Oh, wait. Wow. We have
We might have to do this on a different segment.
most embarrassing moment. Yeah, this is super
quick.
super. Ha ha ha. I cannot even imagine. Oh, that's me. I always read my... Ha ha ha. I cannot even imagine. BTW. Totally happened to me. Okay. One of our people lost a tampon and had to go to the ER and they had to search for it and remove it. And no, I wasn't like 13. I was in my 40s.
No.
They did thank me for being clean, though. Can you imagine? At least now in menopause, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I just lose every other freaking thing that's outside of me.
Oh, no.
Good times. I've done that before. I did tell her that I did that before.
You had to go to the ER, though?
I didn't have to go to the ER, but there's been several times in my life when I've forgotten I'm at the end of the cycle.
And
I forgot that I had a tampon in. I know.
You can get very sick from that.
I know.
Oh my God, that poor young lady.
I thought you were going to say, oh my God, that poor tampon.
I don't want to say her name because then we'll have to bleep it out if she doesn't want to, but God bless her.
And then we got to figure out where the bleep is. It's a whole thing.
It's the whole thing. Well, God bless her, and I'm glad she got it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. I got to call my dad. Okay.
I love you guys.
I love you more than she loves you guys.
I love you guys more than her stupid heart cannot even facilitate the amount of love that I have for you.
Lori has ADHD so bad that she doesn't have room in her heart to love you guys as much as I do. So
that doesn't even make sense.
Yes, it does.
ADHD has no. Put those back in. We're having a discussion.